Yo, what is up guys? It's Chef Boyar Steve. As you know, today's my birthday, so I wanted to talk a little bit about that. People have been asking me what I wanted, so we're going to look at the contracts really quick so you guys can see that. It's Specialist, day 2 in a row, so all challengers are Specialist again. And we also have the bribe for battery, so that just gives you guys an update on today. But yeah, getting into the video, people have been asking me obviously what I want for my birthday, and I didn't really have an answer. You know, we've kind of played around a little bit, but what I want for my birthday is, drum roll, I want the freaking Weevil to be better in this game. I really, really do. I want to use it. I want to like it. It's the P90 essentially of this game. If you guys remember, I believe CoD 4 had a P90. I don't remember for sure. Modern Warfare, I mean, I know MW2 had it. I know MW3 had it. Battlefield has it. So let's look at these stats right here. 3 damage on the damage bar. 3 damage. So we're cycling through all the weapons in the game to compare damage. Literally every weapon. Pistols, anything that you can think of, we compare it. Damage is least powerful on the Weevil, making it the worst weapon for damage in the game. So it doesn't have the best damage by any means. It doesn't have the best range. It doesn't have the best fire rate. It doesn't have the best accuracy. Why is this weapon in the game the way it is? I just don't get it. So for this video, we are going to be comparing it to the Razorback. So just right off the bat, I'm going to tell you guys that the clips you're about to watch, they are recorded in theater mode. So that way we didn't have to watch each free-for-all game full length. We fast forward them, so you don't have to sit through that. So, getting into it, I want you guys to know real quick, I'm trying to pull up my theater. It's literally taking about 25 seconds for the clips to even load. The servers are complete trash today, so heads up on that. Also, it's kind of stormy over here, so our internet normally runs at about 90 upload and download speed megabytes, and we're running at about 60 megabytes right now. So just keep that in mind. We are a little bit laggy. I mean, 60 megabytes is nothing to, blink your eyes at by any means. It's very fast for upload speed, but we're used to 90, so you can definitely tell we're a little bit laggy in this game. Just keep that in mind. But that's what I want, guys. I want the Weevil to be the P90 that it's modeled after and that it should be. It is not by any means. And I know a lot of you are probably fans of it, and that's awesome, Hats off to you for being able to use it. I want to use it. I want to like it, Like I said, I'm a huge fan of the P90 and MW2. By no means was it the best weapon in the game. But it was very, very usable, and it was very good. I mean, it was very, very good. So what I have to combat with that is, you do have to keep in consideration comparing this clip to comparing the clip that you're about to see after this. You do have to keep in mind that they are different maps, they are different people. So we're not comparing apples to apples, we're more like comparing apples to pineapples. I mean, they're both fruit, they both have the word apple in them, but I mean, it's not the same. So we're going to be doing our best to compare them. Obviously, I'm not as comfortable using the Weevil as I am the Razorback, because the Razorback, as you guys know, is one of my favorite weapons in the game. But I really, really, really want to like the Weevil. I really do. I've given it lots of chances. I believe I'm Prestige 4 right now. So, yep, there we go. I'm Prestige 4. So I went through the regular level and almost 4 complete Prestige levels. And the Weevil is literally just gotten to level 10. I mean, not Prestige level 10, level 10 regular on this weapon. I just can't wrap my head around why they would put such a garbage weapon in this game. Like, and they don't revamp it. Like, I could understand they go, oops, we kind of messed up. It's kind of trash. Maybe we should give it more damage, or maybe we should give it better fire rate, or something to help it, at least somehow. And they don't. Like, I mean, it's not terrible. As you can see, we are getting kills with it. It's not unusable, but compared to the VMP, compared to the Vesper, compared to the Razorback, the Cuda, I mean, compare it to any other weapon, and it is the worst weapon in the game. I would literally rather use a pistol, LCAR-9, RK-5, anything. I would rather use melee over using this weapon. I mean, it makes me sick to my stomach to think how trash this weapon is. So this is what you can see what we finished at. So yeah, I don't know. We did what, 19, 13 and something like that? I don't know. So we didn't do amazing by any means. You guys know I'm not a huge free-for-all player. I'm just not. Like, I enjoy it once in a while. I loved it in other past Call of Duties and other games and stuff like that. And I do play it once in a while in this game, you know, when I want to compare stuff like that in this video, or when I get bored and I don't want to play with teams or anything like that, but we're just not amazing at it. Like, I remember playing MW2. I finished like top every time we played free-for-all. Every single time I finished top player. This, I'm happy, more than happy if I hit top 3. I'm not good, or as good at least, at this game. I don't know. I just, regardless of that, we're not comparing games to games. We're comparing weapons to weapons. So, if you guys remember in MW2, and we're going to be referencing MW2 a lot, you could use pretty much any weapon in the game. I do want to point out really quick that this Razorback is literally set up exactly the same as the Weevil. The only difference is the weapon. Attachments are the same, perks are the same, secondaries the same, everything literally the same except for the weapon itself. So, leaving that, if you guys remember going back and talking about MW2, you could literally use any weapon in the game. And you could do well with it. Like, I remember being, I was obviously max level, so it's 10th prestige level 70 for a very, very long time. And because of that, you know, I kind of got bored with it. So I would play around with weird, just weird stuff, weird combinations, weird classes. I remember making a silenced Uzi with a thermal scope and doing well with it. I mean, did we do amazing? No. But we pulled off stupid stuff and we had fun. And it was really cool because you could literally use any weapon. There was so much diversity in that game. And you didn't have to fear of, you know, doing bad. Where this weapon, or this game, some of these weapons you just can't use. Like, they're unusable weapons, like the Weevil. And I know I'm kind of contradicting myself because I said earlier that the Weevil isn't, you know, completely unusable. But compared to anything else, it is. Like I said before, I would rather use pistols or melee or anything else. I just hate the Weevil that much. But with that being said, P90, it was amazing in that game. Was it the best? No. UMP-45 was probably the best weapon, arguably, in that game. It was very overpowered. You could put a silencer on it and still snipe with it. Like, it was amazing. But let's say that you were using the P9 or the UMP, whatever. You were using whatever weapon. You ran out of ammo, and you had to pick up another weapon off the ground. It didn't matter what weapon it was. It could be a silenced Uzi. It could be an AUG bar with thermal. It could be an AK-47 with ACOG. It didn't matter what the weapon was, what the setup was. You could use it and you could do well with it. I mean, it took skill and knowledge to, you know the recoil patterns and know what attachments affected it in what way. And, you know, it took learning, don't get me wrong. But you didn't have to, you know, completely forget that one gun shoots bullets and one gun shoots marshmallows. I mean, it's that kind of game when we're talking about Black Ops 3. It's so difficult to use other weapons. Like, you have the M8 overused weapon, KN overused weapon, VMP overused weapon, and the CoD overused weapon, and that's about it. Like, that's what people stick to because they're overpowered, or at least powered enough that you can use them and get kills with them. And they're way overpowered compared to every other weapon, so no one uses other weapons, which in turn makes this game dry and stale, and I get super burnt out on it just because you have to use the same 6 weapons every time if you want to do well. It's just, I just don't understand it. Like, at least, at the very, very least, in MW2, we had a perk called stopping power. So if a weapon was a little bit weaker, or you put a silencer on it and it was too weak, or whatever the case may be, you could put stopping power on it, and when it would make it usable. Like, I remember having a class dedicated to using a PP2000, which was a machine gun pistol secondary, and it was godly because you could put stopping power on it. And it didn't need it, but you could put it on it. I don't understand in this game. They won't revamp the weapon. They won't give us perks to help that. They don't do anything with it. So if you guys use the Weevil, let me know your class setup. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. That's all for today. Peace out.